Hey everybody, I thought I'd do a video. I had three cars, three Yenko'S. They were all clones, but they were real cars in the sense that they were built like they were supposed to be built. So this first one is a 67 Camaro, and I bought this car 10 years ago. This car is from Nevada. It's a 67 Camaro. And I bought it off a guy up in Marysville, Michigan, who had started to build a Yenko clone. And he had put the 427 in it, the 4-speed, the 12-bolt, the side pipes, the wheels, the Stewart Warner gauges, a steering wheel. I mean, he had this in the right fiberglass hood. He had this car going the right way. So I bought it, and at the same time I bought it, there was a guy named Mike out in Canada. I'm not going to tell you where, but a guy named Mike out in Canada that was trying to buy this car, but he let it slip up for 3 or 4 weeks, and I came in during that 3 or 4 weeks and bought the car because the guy up in Michigan didn't know if he was going to buy it. So anyways, I bought the car, and he just sent me pictures here just a week or so ago that he's got it finished. It took him 10 years to do it, but he's finally got it finished, and it is just a great car. It's unbelievable how nice this car is, and you'll see in the pictures. It's got the look to it. So anyways, the next is the 72 Nova that I built. I built this complete car. I had a 427 67 L88 aluminum headed motor. I bought an M22 for it, bought a heavy-duty 12-bolt for it, bought a Denny drive shaft for it, good for 800 horse. And I built that car, and I sold it to a guy named Paul up in Michigan. And Paul bought that car, and first thing he had me do before he bought it was I had to take the stripe off of it. So then he built this car. He transcribed it into a 69 Nova Yenko, and it turned out pretty nice. You really can't tell that that's not a Yenko. I mean, he put the right wheels on it. He put the stripes on it. He dressed up under the hood. Most of the stuff that I had under the hood is still there, but he dressed it up pretty nice. And that was a 63,000 mile Nova body. And I'm going to tell you what, it was clean, just like this 67 Camaro. Clean as a whistle. No rust anywhere, no patches. It was an old drag car. So that's the second one that I let slip through my fingers. I should have held on to, but you know, you got to do what you got to do to get where you need to go. So and then the third car is a 69 Chevelle, and it was a factory 4-speed Malibu car, which is what the Yenko'S were built out of. And I had a 69 L88 427. There again, I bought another M22 off of Larry up at D&L Transmissions up in Lake Station, New York. And then I put a Denny drive shaft in it, and I put a heavy-duty 12-bolt on it. In fact, no, I didn't put a Denny drive shaft. I found a Yenko drive shaft for that, a heavy-duty with the right stripes on it. And I built that car, and a guy up in Washington, PA bought that car. And Washington, PA is right next to Cannonsburg, where the Yenko dealership was. And this guy bought that car because he had a butternut yellow 69 Yenko Camaro, or Chevelle, I'm sorry, 69 Yenko Chevelle back in the day, and had to sell it when he got married. And so when he saw that car for sale, he came all the way from Pennsylvania over here to buy that car. And then he came back. I had a second engine for that car that dated to the car. It was a 4 1/4 L72 motor. He came back and bought that too. And he looked at me and said, "Don't tell my wife what I'm doing here." So, but anyways, this is the story of my three Yenko'S that I let slip through my fingers, and they were all super clean bodies. They all had real 427s in them, and they were authentic looking cars, every one of them. So I appreciate it, and you guys have a good one. I hope you like this video. Subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks. Bye.